After leaving Rome, I set out to explore more of Italy. My client Tiziano Ferro had a show in Napoli and I decided to head south and see him perform there. If you know me well, you know that I get lost. For the first half of the trip, I relied heavily on my friend Gergo to find our way around Rome. He did, but now he's in Hungary. I decided to leave Rome a day early and head down to Napoli for the show. I did not have a hotel or solid plans, and everyone told me to keep an eye out for pickpocketers all over Napoli. I would say they're present in any tourist destination, not just Napoli. It was an unfair description told mainly by the people of Rome. The Napoli I know had kind people everywhere, and that's what I'm gonna remember. They live life loudly, and I will always have an appreciation for them. The moment I arrived in Napoli, I had just enough time to take a quick shower and then hop in a taxi to the stadium. This was my first glimpse of the energy of Napoli. It was out of this world. We were at the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium, a 54,000 seat stadium that he sold out. He's been selling out across Italy this summer. By the way, this year I directed 3 videos for Tiziano in Los Angeles, California. 2 of them were also featured on the giant screen behind him, and Tiziano had said the energy of Naples would be extra loud. After the Tiziano show, I went back to my hotel room to sleep. I was exhausted. The next morning, I decided to see the actual city and photograph the streets because the energy of the stadium was unreal and it was bigger than life. I let the warnings get to my head and thought, you are alone, you have been warned, put your expensive camera away. I wanted that film emulation of the Fuji X100V. Then I remembered there's a great app called Dazz Cam that has excellent film emulation. By the way, this isn't a sponsored video, but it could be. Dazz Cam, you know exactly what you need to do. The Fuji X100V stayed in my fanny pack and I committed to using the iPhone camera with a film app. Once I committed to the gear, the rest was easy. I just had to sit back and watch. Keep my eyes open. The phone's compact size makes it perfect for the street photography, blending into the environment and capturing candid moments without drawing too much attention. Burst mode can really help you capture fleeting moments. Activate burst mode by holding down the shutter button to capture a rapid series of shots. This increases your chance of capturing the perfect moment. Experiment with different apps. There are numerous photography apps available for iPhones that can enhance your street photography experience. Of course, for Android also. I use Dazz Cam and particularly the DQS camera within Dazz Cam. Make the most of natural light in your street photography. Pay attention to the direction and the quality of the light, and use it to create interesting shadows, highlights, and depth in your photos. Capture candid expressions. People's expressions and emotions are key elements in street photography. Keep an eye out for interesting and authentic moments to tell a story. Apply compositional techniques to create visually engaging photos. Experiment with the rule of thirds, leading lines, symmetry, and framing to add depth and interest to your compositions. Utilize shadows and reflections. Street scenes often present intriguing opportunities for those using shadows and reflections creatively. Look for interesting patterns, silhouettes, or reflections that can add a unique element to your photos. Shoot from different angles. Vary your perspective by shooting from different angles and heights. Get down, shoot from above, or try unconventional angles to add a fresh and unique look to your images. Edit for impact. After capturing your street photos, explore editing apps to enhance and refine your images. There are no rules. Adjust brightness and contrast and colors to create the desired mood or atmosphere. In my case, I skipped the editing because the film emulations did a good enough job. Tell a story. Street photography isn't just about individual images. It's about capturing the essence and the stories of the street. Look for connections, juxtapositions, and interactions that tell a compelling narrative. Even though I listed rules for street photography, I would encourage you to break each one of them if you want. The best way to break the rules, learn what they are, and then you'll know which rules to break. My only regret is not having a friend with me. I don't regret my decision of keeping my overpriced X100V camera in my bag. You can capture beautiful images with your iPhone. Of course, it came with its own unique set of challenges, like any camera. If you enjoyed this video, kindly consider subscribing for more content like this.
Penso sia bellissimo, io penso sia bellissimo.